I genuinely think I've created something horrible today. I got bored the other day, and I got bored and basically recreated Chica's Magic Rainbow from FNAF World into Funny Mario Maker. This to the best of my ability, of course, because there's not much you can do with that. Because there's not much I can do in that regard, but I did the best I could and made something here. And I did it all off camera because I wanted to use the touchscreen. So what I'm thinking is today's stream we clear the level and potentially upload it. Now, I don't have Nintendo Switch Online, so I don't know if I can upload it, but I can at least clear check, I'm pretty sure, at the very least. And then maybe I'll consider buying NSO for a year just so I can upload one level. I think this is kind of loud. But what I first want to do is just show everything and like how I did certain things. So like this was my way of doing the flower. It was initially a lot worse. This is a toned down version because it was like so bad where it was awful. So yeah, this is the best I could do for the flowers. And since to my knowledge there's not a way to have them shoot, you know, to have anything shoot when you're right next to it, it's just kind of its own challenge. You know, platforms and it should be, so yeah, you can see where the fun comes from. Some more flowers here. Dodge him. Oh. And then we would go here where there's a fun, awesome door because I needed this to be in a separate section. Now this whole area, this was my sneaky little method of doing the part where the magic rainbow shoots at you, because there's not really a way to do that, you know? So what I opted into doing is a survival section. Now this is something I'm not too content with, and it's something I kind of want to look into changing, because it's not that long of a survival section. So you get put out here, and then you just have to survive through this guy who just shoots at you. And then, like, it's almost immediately over, basically. And to my knowledge, this muncher can't kill you, which I think is good. And you also can't go back through this door, so there's no, like, spawning thing you can do or whatever. And then just a flower to add to it. So, a lot of what I did for this level was just kind of base it off of Chica's Magic Rainbow, but create my own challenge with it, I feel like. You know, like, Chica's Magic Rainbow was the starting point, and then I worked from there to make something else. So there's a door down here you go through, which this is the butterfly section. Awesome. Again, best I could do in my opinion. I do like the wings. I feel like that adds a lot. And it's in my opinion challenging. See, I died. It's not easy. It's challenging enough in my opinion, hence why there's a checkpoint for this part. And I don't think checkpoints are too crazy because original Chica's Magic Rainbow also has checkpoints. And then also a one-way door here. Okay. Chica's Magic Rainbow has more checkpoints than this has. This is tame in comparison. And then there you go. So you go through this pipe because I ran out of enemies that were applicable to be placed. And then this is my solution to the wood things, because really I don't know any other way I would be able to do that. So jump over those. This is fun. And then this is the section where, you know, the rainbow shoots at you for a little bit. That's just kind of there. Doesn't really do anything. You know, these are the pillars that come at you from the side. More of them, and this is my favorite part. This is where the eyes get you. like you dodge them. And now I made it so these guys have to be with you, because you need to do this. I have 2 keys. That's not meant to happen. I'll fix that. And then you go through the pipe, and you're at the end. And you did it. You freaking did it. Woo! Final checkpoint. And then look at, you buzzsaw, because of Chipper, he has buzzsaw. So, some things I want to change actually, really quickly. For one, I don't know, I wasn't a fan of it, my favorite part. And I think I know why. So this part, because I wasn't a fan of it, and I think it's because I've never actually tested it, like, in a full playthrough. No, what? Also, what I did here, and this is very clever in my opinion, was I made it so it's a random one that has the key. It's not like the first one or the top one. It's a completely like so you can't, so no one tries to just jump up there. Which I also don't even think is possible. Like, even with invincibility frames, what are you gonna do? And also just temporary one-ways. So the one-ways were weird. It's that one level from FNAF. Yep. I'm trying to make it, at least. This is very work in progress. I feel like this isn't hard enough. And I feel like that's due to the fact that it's too fast. So maybe I don't give the muncher wings. Maybe that's the method. So it's slower, because you need to fall. It needs to be with you. But I don't think it despawns at the same time. So I think even if you... Damn it. I think even if you ran away from it, you'd be chilling. Which, is that a problem? Like... I don't know why I'm making my... I just made a satisfying level. Hashtag satisfying. Okay, no. So what does this look like if I just completely ran away from all of this and did not care? What would that look like? Because I know so. It's not going to despawn. That's what's going to happen. Okay. And then I'm just going to chill here by the P-switch. It's not going to despawn. Right? 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 Like, eventually it's going to get over here. Which means I can avoid the challenge completely, yeah. Uh-oh. I sense doom. Okay. I think I want to change that. Because what I'm worried about is making an unfair challenge, right? So what I think I do... Because you could get to the end and then immediately go in the pipe because you just don't figure it out. And then once you realize, you go back. Why did a P-switch happen? What P-switch did I spawn? There's something over here. Oh, this is right next to this whole thing. That wouldn't happen in a regular playthrough, right? Because the P-switches would have been used? No, that doesn't make sense. You'd reload them. Can I change that? Is there any way I could make it so the swamp is one time? Because I do have it set to kill him. But for starters, that doesn't even matter. He kills the P-switches before he's even angry. So, you know. I'm just trying to... What I think? For one, actually, let's get rid of this entire concept. Because I don't think that's the way I want to do that. Second, can I change the way I do this? Because I can't do them all at once. Surely I can. Why wouldn't you make that a thing, dude? Okay, well. Or can I, if I'm in small mode? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I just can't if I select more than one thing. Why is that being selected? I'm not selecting that. Oh, there's one ways. That's my fault. What? Okay, that should be the best I can do. And then, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like actually annoying to do because of all the stuff that I'm just gonna have to rebuild this. That's the only way. Just not that big of a. So I want to change this to be like this, and instead make it so you have to wait for until a P-switch gets dropped down here that you yourself stomp on. That's what I'm thinking. Why is the game like this? In what world would I have placed these and then immediately chosen to get rid of them? And then I need all these one-ways back. Sometimes I play this game and I'm like, yeah, it's not. What? I'm gonna play this game and it's not shocking. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it makes sense they stopped making updates for it because they did not make this game well. And it makes me sad. Really? There's no way? There's no way. Okay. I have an idea. Make this way easier. Damn it. I have to move them one by one, because if I multi-grab them, it's going to disintegrate everything. Okay. And then we need to make a long, annoying path that a P-switch will go on. This is the P-switch's journey, if you will. P-journey for short. I don't want it to look too rough. And then, well, I guess there is a concern that it could land. No, it can't land on a muncher, can it? No, it would land immediately on this path, though. So we have to change this to go around town. What am I doing? Probably not like this. There's different ways to do this. Like if I did that, it could just get caught right here. Alright. Let's not wait for it. Let's just watch from this way. Yes, and then kill. Okay. So let's do this section in its entirety. What will this look like? Okay, well, I forgot to move the P-switch. So the P-switch would be in the beginning of the P-journey for short. And then let's see what this looks like. I think this looks good. We just actually have to survive it, so we can actually test everything. My thing is just, yeah, this is challenging enough, because if you jump too high trying to dodge a bullet, you could hit the flower bullets. Yeah, I think this is challenging enough for, like, an interpretation. Damn it. For an interpretation of the part where the rainbow shoots you, because this is the only way you can really make that work. I mean, I'm sure there's, like, more tech-savvy ways of doing it that I'm not capable of. I should be paying attention. Let's just watch from up here. Okay. I can't. I wonder if I could replace big Mecha Koopa with, like, 3 small ones. Or if I could make the Muncher bigger and just add a bunch of Mecha Koopas. Because the rainbow design for this level changes every time she's present. So yeah, this basically has just transformed into a survival section, which, again, in my opinion, is the only way you could pull something like that off. Okay, there's the P-switch. And then there's still a little bit of a challenge, and then you get the key. And then a butterfly section. Okay, but you get the point. Now, would having a P-switch cheese anything? Like, if you were fast enough, would that mess anything up? No, because I don't think I added any coins or anything. And then, yeah, there's just this guy, which I'm not even sure why there's a chain chomp there. Oh, yeah, there's this part. In my ideal world... Oh, didn't mean to do half over the things that just occurred. In my ideal world, you wouldn't be able to jump on the bullet bills, or the bonsai bills. But you can't stack enemies on them. I would have loved to stack like spinies on them or something and made it so you can't do that, but oh well. So you can hop off them. Ideally, you'd have to jump over them completely, in between the gap, and then a final one while also dodging the rainbow, which is now shooting at you. Ooh, am I gonna be able to do this actually? I wonder if I could make this a race instead. So, and then... that's the hardest one. But you get to the end, kill it, which I want to change, kind of. I want to change how this works. How would I go about doing that? I guess... something like this. Maybe I can just make this whole thing smaller so this can be its own screen. Because I want to make it so you need a key door down here. So it's like apparent. So you can't accidentally go through the pipe and then... Because I, again, do not want there to be an unfair challenge. I want the whole challenge to be... Like, you know what I mean. I want the whole challenge to quite literally just be... getting the rainbow, killing the rainbow at the end. I don't want it to be anything more. Because I feel like that's not fair. So can I make this so this is one screen instead? Get a little too big, but I think just barely. It's really hard to tell, but I think it's literally just move these blocks over. Okay, for some reason that counted. So I guess I'll do it myself. Let's get rid of this. Why is it there? And then just get rid of this whole thing. And then what I should do is add a bridge. A nice little bridge. Why can't you make that a screen long? Okay, but at the very least, does screen scrolling... No, of course not. Why would that work? What did I even undo? I undid the bridge. Cool. Okay. So, this actually... I don't know what this did. But... screen scrolling should work here. This... P-switch isn't necessary. But, yeah, you would leave this and then come out here. Where, I mean, honestly, I don't even know why this is so high in the sky. Literally does not need to be. Why did I get rid of that? I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're building something. So yeah, you would then exit by going into the pipe after leaving through the door. And then let's just do this so it looks pretty. Because this is my favorite background. Other than the athletic theme ones. Okay. So I can maybe... What happened here? Why? When did I tell the game to do that? I could make this go a little further now. The game is gonna make a whole deal out of this, yeah. What? That's not the button I pushed. Okay. So in turn for making this more forgiving, I think I've also made it a little bit harder by it needing to go a little further. So then what I would do is, I think, pipe with P-switch. Which of course there's no way to make even, because why would there be? Which this is going to look messy, but I would rather it look messy than like be unnecessarily unfair. So by this point, so you do all this fun stuff, you would get a P-switch. Which this also would in turn, I think, make a reset door. But then you would kill it, and then you would get the key, you would go here. That would take you here, where you're like, wow. And then you go into this awesome pipe, which I now have to change this section, because this is all unnecessary. Which actually really sucks, because that means I need to move this pipe all the way to the end, because it's nowhere near it. But it still looks nice. Right, this is still one screen. Yep, you exit out of this pipe and you're at the end. Okay. All that for nothing, because now we have to do the clear check, which I want to make the thumbnail first, which I want it to be. No. Yeah. So it lets me click upload, and it lets me do a clear check. I'm hoping that just means I can have the level ready to be uploaded, but it won't let me upload it, obviously, because I don't have a Nintendo Switch Online. Or, can I upload it without a Nintendo Switch Online? I just can't play it. Like, what are we working with here? So, this trap for these guys is just to go under them after they shoot. That's really it. There's a bit of a challenge on these ones, because you can't go under them, but you can still win. Okay, survival section that we've made harder. I like this. I don't think it's too bad. It's challenging, which is good, because this is meant to be a rage game. And it's source material. And I think I made it hard enough to where, like, it's... in terms of translation, it's good enough. Where I don't feel like I cut corners. I don't feel like it's a different thing entirely. Like, my hope is that you could play this without being, like, you let's say, in a reality, someone's played FNAF World. They will be able to figure out what this is without being told what it is, you know, but they've also already played FNAF World. So please don't die here. The hardest part! I die there so many times. That last one, it's the hardest one. It sucks that I have to do this from the start. I've done this in one go. Okay. Let's do challenge mode. Let's not go from the bottom. Ooh. Challenge mode? Challenge mode? Challenge mode! Dude, that would have been sick to bounce off of. Could you imagine? Backwards mode? Ooh. I need to play the game for real. Backwards mode though? Okay, let's do easy baby mode. Okay. I like this, because if you, I didn't want to make it, I was scared that, like, you'd be able to do some sort of cheese. Well, actually, in the original version of this, there would easily be cheese if you kept going into the door, I think. Right? Surely. I don't know. I think there would be potential for it. I don't know what it would be. I haven't mapped out. I just think it would be possible. And I think I've gotten rid of it by changing this method and also making this a one-way door, which I'm really proud of. I also refuse to look anything up for this level. Damn it. Other than, like, obviously what Chica's Magic Rainbow looks like. But, like, if there were other ways of doing something, I wouldn't know how. Because I refuse to check anything. And I also haven't played this game in years. There's so much happening on my screen. I also haven't played this game in years, so it was all memory. There was one thing I did have. At the end, when the Mecha Kubas are riding off the Muncher, it was initially the Chain Chomp pole. And luckily, I remembered the setup to making the chain jump blow up and get off the pole, which isn't that crazy, but it was really exciting to remember off the top of my head. I just realized the whole time I wasn't even recording. I had a replay buffer going. So the VOD starts now. I'll just have to download the Twitch VOD. That's awesome. You know, every time I record, I have that fear, but today I was like, no, why would that ever happen? I don't even use replay buffer. I should probably just turn the button off. Anyway, can we survive this section? And then simultaneously survive the chain jump section? That's why there's a checkpoint after this, by the way. It was because when making it, I obviously didn't know the time of the P-switch. But I thought it was long. And now that it actually is long, I'm really glad I was set on having a checkpoint at the end. Because it would be annoying to have to sit through this. Because this isn't, I don't even think this is a skill check. It's just kind of a survival section. Survival sections aren't hard. It's just, can you survive? It's not, can you do this thing? There we go. Okay, go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. There's no reason to go fast. Going fast does nothing for you. Lock in. I'm locked in now. Get me out of here. Come on, lock in. We're locked in. So just focus on the timing. Because there's a random part where, like, he gets whipped really fast, like right there. He'll just, like, go flying. But then slow down, like, immediately. So, like, now he's slow. Slow. Okay, so fast, and then he's going to immediately go to slow, which is when we should do it best. We should do it big. How's the audio? I'll turn it up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna restart just 'cause I don't wanna jack up the you know, completion timer. I didn't want this to be a bullet hell, so I feel like I made it in a way where it's a different challenge that's not a bullet hell. The flower portion. Mm-hmm. Go. Let me in. Okay, be slow and steady with this one. It's gonna go flying and then slow. So flying and then slow. Flying, slow. Okay. We just can't die after this. And of course, this. Okay. Good. Just wait. Don't go. Go. Dodge all of this fun stuff. We know they're coming. Wait. Jump. Okay. The awesome part. Okay. Also really cool that this all works. Like the setup and everything. Oh my gosh. Wait. Jump. Okay. Jump. Oh my gosh. The final part, which is very Chica's Magic Rainbow core. So I'm pretty sure I made it so when you respawn from the last checkpoint, the second one, it does the whole setup still works, like on-off switch things and all that, you know. I think I did it all correctly. I'm hoping it'll be a real shame if I do all of this and it's not even set up, so then I have to redo it. After this, I kind of want to see if you can remake Freddy in Space, FNAF 57. Freddy in Space FNAF World version. Not like 2 or 3. And then at that point, why not? Let's do Foxy.exe, see what happens. I'm doing hard mode. Oh! Oops. That's not good. I wonder if you can utilize that. Hold on, I'm trying to cheat right now on my own level. Can you make it? No, I don't think there's any way to do what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like wait long enough. No, there's definitely no way to make it so the switch happens, but then you go through the door. Plus, what would that even do? Like, what would you benefit from that? Okay. Nice. Clean entry. So, fast, slow, fast, slow. I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. Very nice. There's something wrong with me. I'm making this hard for no reason. I move myself up here. Because this section is not a hard section. It's literally this. Like the only way you fail there is with hubris. And then here, this is just be patient and don't try to be funny. Which is really hard. Okay. Nice. Slow entry, but it doesn't really matter. Fast, slow, fast. Okay, just gotta survive all this. Okay. This part's hard. Because there's also the flower to keep in mind. And now we have the Chica's Magical Rainbow. Jump. Okay. Gotta go fast here. Jump over the sticks, quote unquote. Just wait. No reason to rush. But now rush. Okay. Now all this begins. And now it's time. Well, let's maybe speed up. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. What am I meant to do there, man? Oh. Maybe this isn't over. It's over. I think what I could have done is I think they would have blown up before they even got near me, or I could have tried jumping off them. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why I'm like this, man. Go with it. Never mind. I did something really cool and then I ruined it. Lock in. Okay. Survival section time. Maybe chilling here is the strat. Ooh, maybe. Maybe we figured it out. Uh-oh, that's not gonna work. Thank goodness that's such a funky hitbox. Okay. I wonder if I could use this to blow up the flower. Probably. Amazing that that hasn't happened yet. Okay. So just be careful. Fast, and then slow. Fast, and slow. Then it's gonna go slow. What are you meant to do there, man? And I say that same thing when I die in that section on FNAF World, so I think it's working. Because honestly, that section is kind of RNG in both games. Are you faster than the cannons? Wait, is there even... Because I've been stopping before I go under. Can I just book it? Nope. Maybe if I duck. Let's try that. Okay, so I was just really fast to get under that first one the first time. I was going too fast, I was catching up with that one bullet, dude, what the heck? I don't know why I'm doing challenge mode right now, but it's awesome. You hate to see that, man. I'm losing for no reason. Maybe if I locked in. Not the answer. Almost the answer. That was crazy. Block glitch? Oh my gosh, I block glitched. That was kind of cool. Like I did the funky thing where it pushes you forward. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait. It just lines itself up, man. I cheesed my own level, but it's not really cheese, I was just cool. Okay, new strat, not even a strat, just a new mission to have fun while here. I want to see if I can blow up the flower. You know, like, I'm stuck in this cube, might as well do something in here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like it, man. I don't like this either. Hold on. I want to do the thing, that was really cool, where it lined up and was awesome. Okay, it's never happening again. Unfortunately. Wait, this is the one? Yep. And that's all we got, dude. That's like all we got. Sometimes Sometimes we got it, and that's it, man. That's just everything. I wonder if... No, I don't think there's any way to kill that muncher. Because I tried. Originally, the criteria was kill the muncher, but the P-switches... This P-switch blocks don't even do that. So, like... I don't know. I tried... Originally, there was a muncher involved. That's no longer present. P-switch sign. Oh, fast. Okay, this is the one. I'm feeling it. Fast. Oh my gosh. I like, what happens is, I think what is happening is I'm focused on the first one. I'm not thinking about the second one. You know what I want to do? Quickly clear check. No one cares right now. I want to see, is it possible to just fully jump over both of them with like a running start? Okay, well, we're gonna learn. Like if I'm back here, can I like... No, there's no way, right? Like if I'm... Jump! Well, there might be a way, I just don't think I'm doing it. I feel like there was something I wanted to... I know what I wanted to just fix. I'm just... Hold on. Let me make sure we're safe. Because I want to go to core spot. And I want to rename this stuff. To... Chicas. Because I don't know if it's going to give me the option to rename it later down the line. That's my fear. And then description. For the description, what does Chica say during... What does the rainbow say at the beginning of it? Like, what's the quote? Can I find it? Is there any quotes on the wiki doesn't have her quotes? Do I have to... What about the other wiki? There's two wikis for some reason. Does the FNAF World wiki have her quotes? Okay, it's happy to... welcome... That's what we're doing right now. Welcome to my happy... What? Land. Okay. We're not gonna do the let's start with something simple. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Upload. Let's do it. This is the one. Film this one. Hold on, we're getting the perfect lineup again. I think this is a different lineup. Yeah, that's not it. It's not the one, bro. This is the one. And that's all we got. Don't know why I'm like this. I think if you like go side to side, you can completely dodge this bullet being a threat, which is cool. And now I'm over here. And then the P-switch should be right after this bullet explodes. Nope, I'm wrong. After this one. Okay. Now we just do not die at the chain jumps. So it's fast, slow, fast. So I think when he's fast, yes, that's the strat, is when the first guy's fast, second guy's slow, I think, because they load at different times. Okay, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Can't do a high jump there. Clear up my screen. I'm scared. Okay, these guys. Okay. Careful now. Okay, checkpoint. Just get to the end fast. I knew it. You could see me hesitate because I knew it was gonna happen, and then I was like, nah, and it did happen. Oh, I was trying to recreate the lineup. Hold on. We're getting the lineup. Almost got a 1-up that time. I don't know what changed. I hope in an inevitable Mario Maker 3, there's, I don't know, the potential for a third Mario Maker could go crazy. Just because mouse control on the Switch 2. Because I think, each Mario Maker used that system's gimmick. It was just the Switch 1's gimmick wasn't really well for a Mario Maker. Like, oh, 2 people can build a level at the same time. Cool, I guess. I don't personally care about that, is the problem. And that's kind of, like, building in this game just is so finicky. Like that, I don't know. Like, not to say building on the Wii was the best thing ever. I've tried it. It's not that fun. But it's better than what we got going on here with Joy-Cons. That's how I die. And I think mouse controls is going to be crazy for, like, maybe not even just a third Mario Maker, just do Mario Maker 2 Deluxe or something. Like, Switch 2 edition, which with more things. That's kind of what I want. A third Mario Maker would be cool. Do not get me wrong. But at the same time, with how, I mean, it seems like this Mario Maker did poor if they, like, immediately stopped supporting it. Maybe it would make more sense to do like a tech demo of Mario Maker, you know, if that makes sense. Like, don't put so much resources in a brand new game, just port the game with new things, you know? Of course, in the ideal world, I would like a third Mario Maker. Nothing against that, but I am just simply saying, if there's a reason this game stopped getting support, it's probably because it didn't do so well, so they might not be too keen on putting so much resources in Super Mario Maker 3, which honestly, if we're being honest, the next step in a Mario Maker game is 3D, right? Like, I think we all see it. Okay. We're not letting it happen in a stupid way this time, so slow. Go! Okay, we at least have that pretty consistently that now. We've, like, figured out the strat. Okay. Sure. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Just the survival section now. Dude, I made it hard, to be clear. This was the intended goal. Because I was genuinely scared you couldn't really, you know, transport Chica's Magic Rainbow things into this game in an actual hard manner. Because, like, even the spikes that come out of the ground, aren't that crazy, because the art of them in Magic Rainbow is that you don't know where they are, but in here you can see where they're coming from. So like already it's different, and even here this is a completely different challenge, right? Like now, okay, nice. I jumped way too early. I already feel it. Yeah, by like a pixel, by the way, but. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. At least we figured out a fun strat for that part, because it's so mind-numbingly boring. I don't think I've created anything in this level that can be cheesed in a meaningful way, right? You know, so I'm gonna explain my thought process there. I fully thought the bullet was gonna blow up, so I didn't want to be near it. So then I moved away, and by moving away, I moved into a different bullet. So really fun. What changed? Okay, we're in. Whee! I'm trying to dance. I wish this was harder, but like, I say that I'm dying constantly. My fear is just that I'm bad at the game, right? And like that this isn't actually that hard, and like someone blazes through this, and I think I made it an actual challenge, and I didn't. That's my genuine fear. By the way, that should have counted. I don't think I should have died from that. This is not the line. Yeah. I don't think I should have died from that one before this one, because it was like, you know what I'm saying? Hitboxes over those things are just weird though, because they're rotated. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Work that way. I didn't push jump. I feel like that should be the lowest level jump you've ever seen in your life. This isn't the line, but I'm gonna make the line. That was kind of cool for like 2 milliseconds. Okay, watch this. Okay, that was different. Walk in. I was trying to go fast and be cool. It didn't work. Okay. I think I'm good at this. I should just not speak. That's the solution to all my problems. Because then I'd feel less stupid for dying. You could probably farm one up there. I don't know why you would want to, but you could. Well, I just hope a new installment in Mario Maker has more of a, like, technical side to it. Like, you could make, like, I don't know. Like, clear conditions were such a cool addition for this. I think that was really sick, and it made it so you could create themed levels in a cooler way. I would love to see something like a condition where you can only enter a pipe under certain circumstances. And Mario Maker 1 had that, of course not intentionally, hence why I'm not shocked it's not in this game, but it was a thing. It'd be really neat to see something like that. You could make some really cool stuff like that. I feel. Okay, we're not gonna be too quick with this, because it's not worth it. Oof. I see why I added that change up now. There's a challenge involved. What I really like about this section is I know what the platforms mean, but my vision for this level is like someone who's not. So I have two visions. One, someone who's played FNAF World but didn't catch that this was based on FNAF World and can immediately recognize, like, let's say they didn't read the title, they're just on Endless, and they see it and they're like, oh my gosh, from FNAF World. My second vision is someone who has never played either and gets caught by the classic tricks that you'd find in Chica's Magic Rainbow, and it's like, oh, I have to run back after I've spawned the bonsai bills, you know? I have aspirations for this level. Don't let it happen. I finally got back there. Okay. Keep in mind, by the way, don't even know if I'm allowed to upload this, because again, don't have a Nintendo Switch Online. So I'm hoping at the very least, I can just have this in a state where I'm allowed to upload it one day. And then I'll work out if I want to drop 20 bucks on the game, you know? I'll work that one out another day. For now, I want to get this clear checked. I'm hoping that it lets me, like, and then when I get Nintendo Switch Online one day, if I ever buy it again, which I don't know, because I don't use the Switch that much, then it's going to be like, alright, you're chill. You can upload this because you already clear checked it. If I'm wasting time here, I'm going to be so mad. After this, by the way, what I think could be fun is going through my old uploaded levels. I wasn't focused. I was having a different conversation with myself. But going through my old uploaded levels, since I have those downloaded, so I wouldn't need any online service for that. You know? Those parts are just so annoying, and that's the point, and there's a checkpoint after it and everything, It's just the checkpoint doesn't matter to me, because it doesn't do anything. That feels like that should count as killing the bullet, right? Like, I jumped off that bullet. We're doing a strat. Who cares that I was really cool last time? I see the strat like I'm doing anything crazy. I'm just holding left. Right, I'm holding right. Why not my left and right? Somehow I survived that. I actually don't know if the bullet's explosion can kill you. It really feels like it should. But it feels like that last one didn't. So maybe does that explosion only kill blocks? Thoughts? Okay, we're in. Fast. Go! Okay. We figured out the strats. And then do this. Don't know why I'm like this, honestly. See, I know what these platforms mean. My hope is that someone who isn't familiar with Chica's Magic Rainbow doesn't, you know? No way I lose like that. I lose to vanilla Chica's Magic Rainbow just because I couldn't get on the platform fast enough. My thumb has a hole in it now because of how hard I'm pushing the A button. Okay, record time. That didn't touch me. Hold on. No, we're analyzing that. We're analyzing. Nope, I don't have enough space. Are you kidding me? Never mind, we're not analyzing that. I don't know, I'm like this. Dude, I don't know. I'm getting bored. Like, I was... okay, I'm gonna explain what I was trying to do there. I was trying to hop off of the Mecha Koopa's bullet onto the flower and then just be on the flower. That's what I was trying to do there. Didn't work. Oh, different lineup. What just happened there? That was new. Like, again, my fear is just that I'm bad. Like, what if this is so... What? That doesn't count! My thing is just, like, what if this is so easy for anyone else who does it, and, like, I'm just making it out to be so crazy. That's my fear. But, like, I think the average person wouldn't have all the knowledge I have. So I feel like, as much of a challenge as I'm having... It's not as much of a challenge as I would be having had I had no information prior, right? That makes sense. There's logic in that. Like, I have more information than someone who has never touched this level or created it. So it's easier. But again, I'm still having a hard time on it. So what does that say about the difficulty of it? Don't know who I'm trying to impress by going fast, but I'm going fast. Okay, that's fine. I'm a bit disappointed that there's nothing up there. I fully should have landed on that bullet. I feel like that should have landed. Anyway, we're gonna fix that. That's in the underground. Because I feel like I wouldn't mind that if you couldn't see it, but because you fully are able to see it, I think I need to fix that. I'll say like 5 blocks. 2, 4, 5, maybe 6. Let's just fill all this in. I don't think this won't like affect anything. And since I didn't even do any I didn't even verify anything for clearing, this is not a waste of time. Okay, well, why did I do it like this? Why did I eventually start building a wall? How weird. But I know it stops because, like, it stops because then this happens, and you kind of have to jump. So, yeah. And then this is built in a way, so to clarify, so, like, just to double check, if let's say I'm spawning in from this checkpoint. Everything still works. See, like, that still works. Actually, under that scenario, maybe you should just go this way. I feel like that's faster. And, like, that doesn't change anything. Oh, wait, what changes? I guess maybe shift these guys over? Yeah, okay. I wonder if this is something you could do. Like, how would you be able to get up there? If even, you know? I don't know what I just did. Okay, not the point. let's save the level again, but I still want the same thumbnail. Like, I feel like this paints a picture of what you're about to play. Yeah. Sorry, I meant to click upload. I'm really holding out hope that all this does is confirm that I'm allowed to upload it if I had the correct subscription service, which I do not. But I do not mind buying just for this. I'd have to take a look at like what else I could get with it, because like I don't want to not underuse it if I'm about to buy a year subscription. Imagine this though, I find out that I do actually have it, and like the level uploads flawlessly, and then I've been paying $50. Dude, I think the worst thing to come out of like Nintendo this year isn't even like prices, which sucks. It's just the blatant misinformation, because it's just so annoying. I've seen it be claimed that the digital game cards thing makes me so mad, because it's so easy to understand that they're not replacing physical gaming. Like, it's so easy to understand that cartridges can't hold that much storage, so this is the only way for some games. Like, I don't know, it makes me so mad that people are so stupid and are choosing to create a scenario to be mad at. Be mad about prices, that's fine, because that is absurd. $80 for funny Mario Kart, I agree. $70 for Donkey Kong game, which is even more crazier, because how am I even gonna know that I'm gonna like this Donkey Kong game? Because it's a completely new thing. With Mario Kart, yeah, sure, I can assess. I like Mario Kart. I'll probably like this. This is why it would be a worthwhile purchase for me. Don't know how I died there. But with a new Donkey Kong, how am I meant to know I'm gonna like this when it's a new Donkey Kong? You know? That's why I think that's absurd. But the digital game card thing is such a nothing problem. And you know why this is a nothing problem? I wish the pause button would work. I don't know how I can show you, but I have a Nintendo Switch 1 game that is digital only, because that's the way the third party did it. It's crazy how it's already a thing. Every generation that we're currently, every like big console right now has that, and it's not crazy. It just makes me mad. Like, I hate digital gaming as well, don't get me wrong. Physical all the way. I bought the Gex Trilogy remake or remaster or whatever on physical. You know, like, that's what I like physical. I'm not trying to advocate for digital. It's just a thing of, it's such a non-issue, dude. Like, if you want this game digital or physically that bad, just play it on the PS5 and accept, handheld console probably can't hold that much storage in a cartridge, by the way. We're not using discs. I need to start being patient. I'm just so, this discussion makes me mad. Because I watched a video. There was a TikTok that came on my feed of some man just, I think he was shirtless, which was, I don't know. There was this shirtless man talking about all the new Nintendo things that they're doing, and like all of them were wrong, and like they just weren't doing any of them. It was really funny. It was because that stupid claim that, oh, they're charging more for a physical game. No, they're not. That's what's crazy. No, they're not. Like, it just wasn't happening. And I think it was, but like in a different currency. Like, and I don't think that's unique. I think that's always, like, not always, but commonly happened for that currency. And it's just because Americans are so freaking stupid they can't read currencies. They're like, oh, this must apply to me because everything is about me. Yes, I'm American. Oh my gosh, man. But I have not pre-ordered a Switch 2. I am waiting until release because, as anyone is familiar with, it is extremely stupid to buy a brand new console day one. Not to say it's gonna flop or anything and they're gonna like stop making games for it like 2 weeks in. It's just not very smart, and I'd rather wait in case, because like my thought process, and I'm gonna pause the level to talk about this. My thought process is, I'll probably end up buying the new Mario Kart one way or another, right? Because that's something I want to play and I'm excited to see. And I feel like a YouTube video is not going to do it justice, right? But I don't want that to be the sole reason I buy it. because in my ideal world, I'd buy the bundle if I can even, which I'm talking about. Like I have the option. There's nowhere to pre-order it right now. But if they like announced new 3D Mario game, that'd probably change it. That would probably make, like, if they announced it beforehand. Like let's say they announced that before the Switch 2 drops, that probably changes it, and I probably am a day one buyer because I want a 3D Mario game more than I want Mario Kart. You know what I mean? Like I'm more willing to experience. I'm say the Switch 2 fails, I'm more willing to sync with that ship having played a new 3D Mario than I am to play a new Mario Kart, right? And not even 3D Mario, give me like a Mario 64 remake. Like something, I would have to do something crazy like that, right? Of course, I will eventually buy it. I see myself buying it eventually. It just, like, there's very few things that would convince me to do it day one. And right now it's 3D Mario or like a Mario 64 remake, or like if they did like a legacy sequel to Mario 64, could you imagine? Like that'd be crazy. But like it's like outlandish things like that I know won't happen. That would be the thing that pushes me to buying this console earlier than I intend on it or currently, right? Because I currently don't plan on. I just don't plan on. It'll probably be like a few months, right now, until I buy it, unless they do like a direct that sways me. Like if they did the June direct, for example, that like and something's in there that persuades me, that could change things. Okay, we're gonna be careful here. We're not letting it happen. Okay, wait. Okay. And now we just wait. Who's mowing their lawn this late at night? It's 11 p.m. Someone's mowing their lawn right now. Whatever. We wait here. Oh, please don't kill me. Okay. This is fine. Wait. I didn't fix the rails. I didn't fix the rails. The rails are wrong. The rails don't push the muncher down. Oh my gosh. No. No, dude. And you know what makes me even more upset about that is that's something I noted. I noted that was an issue and was like, yeah, I'll fix that. And then I didn't. Isn't that just fantastical? That just makes you so joyous. Oh, would this work? Say there's something on this, does it make it? It does. Hopefully there's no, like, weight thing going on here in this game. Okay. Oh, round 2. Let's say round 5. Maybe this is the one. I still have to do this from, like, checkpoints and stuff. Dude, I don't know why the Munchers, the Mecha Cooper, what? The Mecha Koopa, I sound like a slur. The Mecha Koopa is giving me Beetle Fart vibes. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like his name should be Beetle Fart. Okay, locked in. Do I even pretend? Sure. Okay. I will live in delusion for a second. I think the pricing for Nintendo games are fine. The price is just not for everyone anymore. It's for Nintendo fans. I think that's a point. My thing for the prices, it's the most copium imaginable. I think they were just really stupid with the two prices they announced first. I don't think this is the end of $60 games. I think these are just the only two games they had that they're making more than $60, and they were just stupid enough to announce them only for the Switch 2. Because they said stuff about like dynamic pricing, and I believe them. I believe like they're like, oh, this game is worth more. Like there's more game here, so it's more money. So I think a $60 game can still exist and still will exist. I think they were just so stupid to announce a $70 and an $80 game first. Because even on the Switch 1, we still got $50 games occasionally. Like, what was it? Mario vs. Donkey Kong, whatever it's called, that was $50. Like, they still did games that weren't just 60. I really do not think that, I think dynamic prices are truly what they're aiming for. They just messed up on the first games announced. So, like, there are definitely people willing to spend an absurd amount of money on, like, because, like, people were already prepared to spend a lot of money on GTA 6, right? So, like, it purely just depends on if you're a fan of said thing, you will justify that price somehow. Like, some Nintendo fans can justify an $80 price point. Any GTA 6 fan will justify a $100 price point, right? Like, and I think a $100 price is stupid. I also think an $80 price point is stupid. I always thought $60 price points were stupid, but I was willing to do it, right? Like and it made me not buy that many games on Switch 2, or at least or Switch 1. I didn't buy that many like main Nintendo games. Like I have a lot of them, right? But I didn't get that many. Like there were more like I wanted, but I was like, I don't want to spend $60 on that. Like it's for me, it's kind of like, how much am I willing to spend to experience? Not experience. I'm gonna pause again. It's like, how much money am I willing to spend to try out this new game? Because like there's so many Nintendo IP I'm not familiar with. At the price we're at now, it's like I can only buy a game if I know I will like it, or else I've wasted almost $100, right? So like I'm probably only gonna be buying Mario this generation because it's the only series I know I will like. Even Mario Bros. U Deluxe, not a great game. I knew I liked it, and I did like it because it was very like, it was, again, that was Wii U era. It was a safe game. In like, having never played Mario U prior, I liked it, so I was willing to spend the $60 on it. And I think that's going to be the issue, is I'm not going to be willing to branch out to any other Nintendo IP, and I think that might be the same for or other people. Like, I do not think people will buy more than one $80 game, or like, I don't think if they do an $80 Kirby game, no one's buying that, right? There are Kirby fans out there, yeah, but like, there are more Mario fans than Kirby fans, I'd argue. So that's the problem, I feel like. That's my big issue with these prices, is it just disencourages me to want to try out other IP. Because like, if we look through my Switch library, like, I got Paper Mario Thousand Year Door recently, that was fun. I liked it a lot. I haven't beaten it, but I've enjoyed my time with it. I didn't end up buying this despite liking the demo a lot, which sucks. Same here. But this one was like, I basically experienced the game in this demo. I'm pretty sure this is missing a lot of my games. Because I don't think this is all of my Mario games. Cause I'm pretty sure I just haven't put some cartridges. Because this is a newer Switch. Like, yeah, Smash Bros. Has never entered the Switch despite me owning it. Same with, like, Super Mario Party. Which is really funny. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think Nintendo's ruined from this price change. I just think it's in terms of like gamer mentality. I'm not gonna branch out. They will still get money and probably profit. Like, they will still profit from this. They're not in a Wii U situation anymore. Like, and the thing is, even let's say they don't. Let's say they not go under, but like, let's say one game flops. Keep in mind, Mario Movie made $1 billion. They got $1 billion in the bank right now. Like, they could release Mario Movie 2, and it'll probably do, if not just as, if not more better than Mario 1 movie. Like, they have that cash cow going right now. I shouldn't have lived, but what's happening is they just have like this new source of income, and keep in mind what really sucked is and that's kind of like a negative way to look at the Mario movie. Now that I'm thinking about it, like it kind of makes me sad, but when they made $1 billion with the Mario movie, I feel like that was like their sign to take risks more. Because right after that, we got Mario Wonder, which was a new art style. Like we got all of this newer stuff, right? That was different. If that makes sense. Anyway, I finally did it. But like they did Mario Wonder immediately after, right? Because they now had Mario movie money, which was $1 billion, to where like I feel like they could afford to fumble a game. So like let's just see what happens, and they made Mario Wonder. Of course, that might not be what happened, but like that's my thought process. Because like right after Mario movie money, they made Mario RPG remake, like full blown remake, like new visuals and everything. They did Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. Like they did all stuff that I do not think we would have seen them do pre-Mario movie. Like I genuinely think Mario, like I don't know if this is giving the Mario movie too much credit. I just really feel like the Mario movie in of itself was a risk, right? Because it's working with a new company. Like it's putting Mario in the hands of Illumination, right? Not even just like Illumination as like a bad thing, but like putting the Mario in the hands of any other company is a risk for Nintendo. Like that's just something they would not normally do, right? So I feel like after that worked, and it worked amazingly, that was kind of when they were like, okay, well let's try some other things we've been too scared to do. Which fun fact, for a while that was like my basis for like, dude, we're getting Fortnite Nintendo, and then we didn't. This is stupid. Another reason I haven't bought a Switch 2 yet is because I'm fingers crossed they do a Fortnite bundle for the Switch 2, and I don't want to buy 2 Switch 2s, so I'm kind of waiting, because I'm like, what if? Because I feel like that would be the best way to do a Nintendo character, from Nintendo's perspective. I disagree with that, but in Nintendo's perspective, that would make sense, right? Because they're already super stingy with the whole... Like, I feel like these days, they're trying to dip their hands into the theme park. Oh yeah, I guess there's theme park as well. That is good. I wonder how much money the theme park makes. Because that's also a thing. Cause, like, I mean, it has to do somewhat well if they're still expanding it and making more, right? I guess, yeah, that would make sense that does well. I feel like that's not a crazy thing to assume, because it's Mario theme park. Like, I feel like any kid would want that. And, like, even, like, Nintendo adults, like, to be a little mean, they would also eat that up. So, I don't think that that's crazy. Anyway, level has officially been clear confirmed. What's gonna happen now? Like, is it gonna be like, oh, I can't upload it, try again later? And, like, I have to redo this all? Or, like, what? Yeah, so I'm obviously not gonna be allowed to do this, right? Which is fine. I'm just hoping... That's fine, I don't want to join. I'm just really hoping that it's like, you can now upload this level. I think that's what that means. Yeah, because like this one doesn't have it. Okay. So one day, I can upload this. That day's not today. What I want to do? Let's play through my old levels. Let's see what I got. Let's start from the top. We got... I tried to make a Super Mario Brothers 4, it seems, for some reason. Oh wait, this is an awesome level, actually. I never finished this, I don't think. I tried to remake the entirety of Revenger. The game, you know, Revenger. I tried to remake the entirety of it. But I don't remember anything from Revenger, so I don't know if this is good or not. Right? Like, that's my issue, is I don't remember anything from that game. So this could suck. But I know this part. This is... I think you talk to an old man here, and he gives you an ending, and it's like, that's like from Zelda. Can I... Is this intentional? Did I intend this years ago when I made this? Probably not, judging by the background. Yeah, that's not... Yeah, no, I definitely didn't. There's nothing. Oh yeah, I remember this. I think that's the rock you can trip off of. And to get a different ending. Yeah, I really don't remember anything from this game. I think that's the ending you get for killing the king. And then yeah, this is when they take. I remember. I have like very vivid memories of this game. I think you kill the king in that ending, and then it takes you, and then they shoot you and they kill you. Dude, I remember. I remember my mindset during this. Like I was like, I'm gonna make the sequel to Mario Brothers. I'm making Super Mario Brothers 4, and I don't think I ever finished it. Yeah, I immediately gave up. I got to 3-1 and then it ended. What is wall jumps? Let's see wall jumps. Bang, bang, right on the head. Let's play wall jumps. I'm excited to see this. Oh, shocker. I'm pretty sure it's wall jumps. Wow. Oh, I'm a genius though. I made it so you can't soft lock. Yeah. Hooray! Oh, it's yellow because this one's harder. You bet the next color is gonna be red? Uh-oh. How would I make this even more harder? I feel like this is the hardest you can make a wall jump challenge. I'm about to blow my own mind soon. Hold on, I'm so excited. Oh, it's gonna be cool. Okay, let's see what happens here. Ooh, that's how you make it harder. Hey. Okay, it lived. Oh. Oh, cool. So that's. So I messed this up. I really made this, huh? It's kind of dawning on me. Like, I made this and was like, this is good. And then you do it here. And then you go down. Oh, and you must lose the power up here, it seems. I don't know why I'm trying to cheese this. There's a secret? Hold on. Now I'm curious. Where did I put a secret? Oh, wow. Where did that even take you? That's not. Wow, dude. I probably felt like the most generous person alive, giving you a bunch of 1-ups that do not matter. That's awesome. What else have I created? I created 2 character pipes. Oh, okay. So I remember that. I know this level really well because I was really proud of this. This is character pipes, and like dependent on the character you are is the pipe you go down. So if you are Mario, you would go down the red pipe, and there'd be a Mario-themed level for you. However, since I'm Toad, I'm gonna go down the blue pipe because I'm Toad. See, this is the T to signify, I guess. And I think this is all I made, is that it's... I think that's the entire Toad level. Yep. That's the Toad level. I was really proud of this concept, by the way. I remember. I posted this level in Discord servers because I needed more people to see it. Cause I peaked. I want to see what... I remember the Luigi one. The Luigi one was an AFK level I made because it's, oh, Luigi does nothing and wins meme. Mario level. Did I recreate 1-1 for Mario? Is that all I did? I think that's a troll. I think that's... This is my flagpole? Oh my gosh. Wait, this is actually awesome. This is cute. Like, I'm impressed. And then, is that the end for Mario? Oh, I'm going to 1-1? 1-2? No. Wow. This was the most efficient way to do this, in my mind. Okay. And then I know what Luigi's is. I feel like this would be way easier to just do in make mode. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. I want to do this in make mode, so I can just easily Let's see. I want to show Luigi at the very least. Yeah, this is all it is. Oh, I didn't make it work good enough. I'm so excited to get the Toadette one though. We're gonna see what that's like. What is this? Okay, then you go. Okay, we get the point. What is Toadette's? I think I saw a sign. Yeah. Wait, no. Yeah. So you would come out of this pipe. How did I hit that second? Hold on. That was kind of. I like hit the second. I don't know. Anyway, so Toadette's just cat themed? Wait, this is actually kind of sick. Oh my gosh, I made a challenge? Oh, and that's it. Okay. Keep in mind, really proud of that one. Trolled SMB3? I'm so excited. What did I make here? Oh, I've been trolled. Wait, I've been trolled. Wait, no, that's funny. I've been trolled. Eee! What do this is definitely stolen. This setup seems familiar. 100% I saw this setup somewhere and then made the beginning of a level and that was all I made. Right? I don't think, like, I definitely saw this somewhere. Made this part of the level, because this level wasn't uploaded. Hold on, maybe that's why it's not uploaded. Is it impossible? Wait, no, this is like almost a full-blown level. Kind of. Wait, there was so much that I don't remember. Okay, hold on. So, wow, I really... Okay. Let's go into this pipe, since apparently that's a thing you can do. I don't want to spoil any more. But I feel like there's a part of me that would try to go in this pipe anyway. Right? Like, I feel like... What is this? What have I created here? At least with my other level, I had a vivid memory. Oh, cool. I even offer the... What's awesome is I offer you... Oh, I don't even offer you the chance. But, like, if you immediately wanted to leave, you could. I'm glad I was so kind to do that. So, how do you save this? Do you even want to do that? Hold on, I'm very curious if this is even possible. I don't know. So, like, could you... Because there's no way you're jumping... Wait. Oops. I'm figuring out my old tricks. Oh, and then this one... Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for you to die. Yep, okay. Okay, so this gives me a spiny helmet. What do I want from this? Ooh. That's troll. Because you go here, you damage boost with the spiny helmet, but then you're like, I need the spiny helmet. I didn't even look at the camera. Okay. We figured it out. Kill this guy. We figured out my own trick, and partly by cheating, but we still figured it out. That's all that matters. We get... No, I'm confused. I guess it is important to keep in mind that this level was not uploaded. So we're going to keep that in mind, and we're going to skip ahead. Wait, did I troll myself? Because what? Nothing even happens when you get in there. What's even the goal? Because... Oh, okay, so if... I guess you would have the boot. So if I can somehow get myself with that boot... But, like, you do, and then it falls somehow. Is this possible? Okay, well, in this world, I would spiny shell my way through. I jump here, because, yeah, this is its own platform. And then I would bounce out of the shoe up here. Where does this... And then this takes me here, which is how I'd lose the spiny helmet. And then I guess this insinuates a chase scene. What's this? Oh. Wow, so cool. Challenge mode? That's not possible. I'm telling you right now. I don't think I created an impossible level. Again, keep in mind, this was never uploaded. Okay, let's see where this takes me. Did I, like, at least have a completion? Like, is there an end goal? Dude, the Mecha Koopa makes a return. Ooh, Muncher. I didn't. I almost got trolled. Awesome. Survival section. Yeah. Can you even do that? You sure can. You just have to jump very last second. I like to see my obsession with the Mecha Koopas never went away. Like, I still have that today. Okay. Where does this door take me? Takes me here, where I'd get this boot. Oh, that's probably a troll. Watch. You probably don't need to jump out like it says you do. Yep. Trollolol. Oh my gosh, dude, trollolol. And then now I force you out of the boot, right? Or is that a trollolol? No, I don't think I was smart. I don't think I was that smart. Okay. Okay, so I clearly got bored here and just wanted to use these. This is probably when I remembered that this was a vertical level, like a vertical subworld, and I was like, we gotta fix something. We gotta do something there. What could be the troll here? What is this? Okay. Oh, great. Is this just the end? That wasn't even a troll. That was just a regular Tanuki level. Oh! Trolled. So what happens if I wait? I win. What is this pipe? This is probably one of the pipe I'd seen, right? What is this? Wait, what? This is where I just came out of. But I thought... Are there two? Why? Why did I do this? For what purpose? What is that? For what purpose does that serve? You can't get into... You would never find this. Or, like, is it, like, to create, like, a alternate reality type thing? Like, you go down here, this takes you here, and then, oh, and then I think I know what I did here. And then you'd come out here. This isn't the same place, though, but you think it is. So then you go through this pipe, and then die immediately. Honestly, I'm a genius for that one. I like that. This one's been eyeing me. Bomb on Battlefield. I created Bomb on Battlefield so beautifully, as you can see. BOB remade with 5 stars, no red coin or coin star. So I assume 5 stars where the 5 stars would be, not counting red coins or 100 coins. Look at these guys. Oh, I'm pretty sure I remember what I did here. I think you just kill this guy to get his coin. Cause yeah, wait, no, I don't know. Cool, star. Cause yeah, the way I did, and then this is, why is that? Who did I kill? Like in terms of Mario, in Mario 64 terms, who just died? Cause that's why you need, I don't know what my thought process was there. No, okay, that wasn't a star, that was a key. Again, why? Okay. Why? Again, I don't remember. Oh, and it's like a cannon. I shot the cannon to go here. Which, oh, that's like the bridge. And then I assume this is top of the mountain? I uploaded this, by the way, which meant I was like enough proud of it to think it deserves to be seen. And my troll level wasn't uploaded. Okay, so I think that's Koopa the Quick. Oh, I know what this is. I think that's the 3 hits on the bomb. Yeah. But I forgot about the idea of someone heading into there. What does this do? I don't know. We got the gist of the course though. We understood it. Hard lasagna. Oh, I don't want to play it. I don't want to upload it, I just want to play it. The name itself has intrigued me. What is hard lasagna, you know? I'm so excited. Oh. We get to wait for that fun timer every single time, huh? Oh my gosh. Not good at this game. To be clear, it's been a while since I've opened this. I had to, like, the cartridge wasn't on this Switch. It's been a while. And I've had the Switch for like a year now. I know why I made this. Purely because I like spin jumping off piranha plants. That was the whole thing, and I just wanted an excuse to make a level around that. Yoshi's Strange Adventure. I remember making this. I have a vivid memory of it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna remember things in this one. Like, this is one where I know where I was when I made this. Oh, Yoshi got a fire flower. Like, I think we're gonna get into a section where I'm gonna remember making it. I'm gonna remember what I was doing, and I genuinely think when I was building this, or making it, or whatever, I would have been, I think I was watching, like, a Cymbal Flips Walkies episode. Like, when it released. Which is pretty cool. Why is the screen so bright on OBS? Is it like that on the stream as well? No. Not really. OBS is so bright. This is a vine. Yeah, so you have to get rid of Yoshi. I don't know why there's a... Well, now what? I don't think there's any reason to make it a jump. I've lost Yoshi. Wait, am I stupid? Oh. This course never got uploaded, so it might be impossible. Oh, dude, I made a Don't Look Left level. Of course I did. I probably just learned how to do it. And immediately uploaded it. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's what you'd expect. Uh-oh. Though I think this is a more complex way of doing it. I think, like, easier ways of doing it were discovered. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure I probably did it in such an older way of doing it, is what I'm trying to say. Testing. Dude, Pac-Man? I remember making this one. And I remember for some reason, I remember making this made me realize why Pac-Man recreations do it underwater. Because it makes a lot more sense than making you have to climb up the level. Any Pac-Man recreation that uses underwater levels, I'm no longer mad at after I made this, because, like, you know what? That makes sense. And I'm pretty sure you can just straight up kill the ghosts, like, forever. Like, they're no longer a threat now. Which I think I did intentionally. Because my thing was, like, what if someone just wants to have a fun little collectathon going and doesn't want to care about this bonus challenge? I give them a for fun mode, you know? I think that was my thought process. Because just think about the methods of anti-cheese I use now, like in this level, in the Chica's Magic Rainbow, there's no way little me would have let that one slide, I don't think. Unless they had intentionally, meticulously was like, this is okay for the player to do. Okay, I'm missing 4. Where am I missing 4? Why am I doing this? We know what the level is. Bomb wall sounds awesome. Is this literally just this was probably, I made this probably when I learned how to do the spin jump bombs with walls thing. 100% that's what it was. Oh no, so far not. Okay. We got the method. 1-1 but spike. So many of my levels do this thing where you have to, you start at a checkpoint. Why? I know why. I didn't like the big arrow. I remember why, actually. I didn't like this. I hated this, that you couldn't edit it. So I made it so you had to go into a pipe every time. And then start at a different checkpoint. And this whole level, I'm pretty sure, was made the night Spike released in the game. And I just replaced Goombas with Spike. I'm pretty sure that's it. Which, honestly, banger idea. Yeah, we gotta check. For 1, this is here, yep. 2, is this here? Did I do this? I did. But I made it look super funky and gross because there's no real way to make it look good. And it takes you to the end. Ooh. Oh yeah, since I can't actually have a flagpole here. I have to do all this because I'm stingy. And then you actually won. Wow. Dude, I entered level jams. Final boss level jam. I don't remember this. The other ones I have vivid memory of. What was the final boss level jam? Also, crazy that I entered level jams. I'm so, like, antisocial. Like, I do not talk in Discord servers that much. So it's crazy to me that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna enter a level jam. I'm shocked we haven't seen a level utilize a concept that I love, which is a pipe that gives you a power-up. Like, let's say this green pipe spat out mushrooms, and then you'd be able to go inside of it, and it was like a mushroom factory. Like, I did that a lot. I'm shocked we haven't ran into any of those levels. This is my idea of a final boss. Okay, that was cool. Ooh, if you weren't fast enough, that pug was gonna get you. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go to edit mode so I don't have to do this whole level over again. But I also don't want to spoil anything, but I also just don't want to do everything from the start. I wonder why that is. I think so many of these things, I could not tell you my mindset. Like, in my theory on it was that I saw it one time in a YouTube video and was like, I want to do that. That checkpoint doesn't even work. Okay. I'm gonna get you guys, Virginia. Ooh, he got me. Okay. Also, back on the topic of Mario Maker 3, imagine if they give you a Mario Wonder theme, dude. It'd be missed potential not to, I feel like. Like, I feel like to create this beautiful engine that every level feels like a Mario Maker level, by the way, and then to not make it a Mario Maker theme would be such a waste. What is this cart doing? Did you see that? There was a clown cart. Hold on. Wait, why did I make... Wait, is this Chololo? Ouch. Why is this here? Is this all Chololo? Oh, you thought... Oh, you really thought... Excuse me. That doesn't make any sense, because that cart... I don't know, that cart wouldn't be there. What's this pipe thing? Oh, I think I know what this pipe thing is. I think I made it so if you activated the on-off switch, you'd be fine. But I think at that point, why have the on-off switch at all? Or something like that. Maybe it's a different thing you're given. Thank you. Oh. Okay, well, there goes that. Okay. So fun. I know I was giggling my head off when I made this. I was like, oh, you have to throw so many shells at him. Okay. Awesome sauce. And that's it. So I'm now just curious, what is this pipe? Okay, so for some reason I was like, there must... Oh, no, this doesn't make any sense. None of these blocks need to be here. Because I was like, oh, checkpoint. But why have the blocks there to begin with? Okay. Sure. What else do we got? Impossible. I doubt it, because I uploaded this. So, I'm pretty sure a lot of my level... I think there was another one like this that I made that was, quote, impossible, and visually, yes, this isn't possible, but it also just is. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure it's one of the... I know exactly what was going on in my head, because I uploaded this, to be clear, which means it is possible. But I don't remember how. But I know I obviously... Because I know I'm confirming this. This isn't a theory. Like, if you need to, like, jump, like, a block to get it. Just out of curiosity, is there, like, an invisible block? Or, like, anywhere else? No, okay, it's just... Yeah, I don't think there's any way to jump less than a block high. I think that's what it is. The issue just is, can you do... I had invincibility frames, so it doesn't count. But I think that's what it is you just have to do it. What is happening? You just have to do it fast. I keep doing it with invincibility frames on accident. Oh. That's the secret. That's the secret to the impossible level. Could you imagine that's... I'm pretty sure this was uploaded. If it wasn't, that's gonna be so sad, because then I actually figured out how to cheese in my own level. Not cheese, but I actually figured out how to make this possible. No, that was uploaded. No, right, that's a different level. Where is it? Where is it? Walkie's 3D. Okay, impossible. That was uploaded. I have another similar one, though. I'll look that in a second. I have, Where is it? Where is it? What happened here? Did I just discover how to do the cool characters on the Switch? There was like the infamous impossible level on Mario Maker 1. I recreated it in Funny Mario Maker 2, except I put dev cheese because it wasn't possible. But where is that? Oh, lucky draw. Here it is. Because I obviously uploaded this. So, yeah. So yeah, because again, I didn't like this whole thing because you can't build here. I liked that you can in Mario Maker 1, but I'm pretty sure there's cheese somewhere. But basically, the idea for this level in Mario Maker 1 is that it's astronomical odds that they don't spawn. What is it? I think isn't it like the odds for them to not do the P-switch is so astronomically small that it's basically impossible. But I want to go to edit course because I know I made this possible. I just don't remember how. But I remember I felt like a genius. Wait, now I'm confused. I'm also not allowed to zoom out. Like, they're not letting me cheese my own level. How did I do this? I remember putting cheese in this. Is it like, or was it just the fact that you can ride on top of these? It's like you could skill check it basically. Was that the cheese? Because I could have sworn I remembered doing something more sinister. Like there was just an invisible block, like while you were falling here. And if you jumped correctly, you'd get something. Okay. I wanna try my idea of cheese right now. But like the blocks are already gone. Is this literally the cheese that makes this level technically possible? I forgot how this is meant to work in Funny Mario Maker 1. But like it's something weird where the Magic Koopas, like you need to get lucky 6 times for the Magic Koopa to not spawn something that hits the no block. But I made it. Oops. But I made it cheesable on purpose. This was intentional because I just wanted to be the guy who uploaded Lucky Draw Mario Maker 2 version, but didn't actually put the effort in getting lucky. That was literally what it was. I remember was like, I heard because I think it was like the concept of Lucky Draw level was super cool to me. So I was like, I think, because I was a huge fan of Mario Maker 1 before we got Mario Maker 2. And I was so happy when we got Mario Maker 2. Because I loved Mario Maker 1. Okay, anyway. So I think, like, almost immediately I made that. The house robbery. Ooh, story time. And then after this, I think I'm done. I did all I set out to do, which was to complete my Chica's Magic Rainbow. Ooh, I'm putting on the mask. Ooh, door's locked, so you gotta climb into the chimney. Oh, cool. Dude, I'm such a good level designer. I soft locked. Dude, I wish I knew how to shell jump, just unrelated. The only thing I know how to do is power block jump. Oh, I'm going down the chimney and it's making scary noises. Ooh. Wait, where does the front door take me? Okay. What happens if I go through this chimney again? Can't. Okay. Don't know why any of that exists. The police! We have to go underground. We have to fight the police? Is that what I'm suggesting here? It sure is. Police have been killed. Alright. Police down. Oh, I'm going to jail? Wait, I got caught. I killed the ball, though. Okay, let's go to jail. Oh, wait, I ended it on a little cliffhanger, because I got out of jail at the end. Maybe the house robbery 2 will happen one day. How long has it been since this level was created? 5 years? 6 years ago. House Robbery 2 will come out 6 years after. Wow, 6. Is that number right? Because that hurts. 6 years. I mean, not quite 6 years yet, but we're getting there. Well, I did all I wanted to do. Thank you for coming out, everyone. I haven't streamed in a while, so this was fun. Though I do plan on streaming when the FNAF World Refresh update comes out. I plan on streaming that because I think there's great potential there. One day I will upload this. I just kind of want to make sure I don't want to use Nintendo Switch Online for one thing, right? So I'll have to search to see if there's other things I could use it for within the year subscription I'll have soon. But I'm shocked it took me as long as it did to actually beat that level. I'm happy I did it though, because I think it's a cool level. And hopefully I upload it. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they end up shutting the servers down of this game soon, like soon, quote unquote. I mean, I guess Mario Maker 1s were up for a while into Mario Maker 2's lifespan, if you could even consider anything in Mario Maker 2 had a lifespan, because it really didn't have much. But yeah, this was cool. This was fun. I'm glad to have finished this, because this is something I'd wanted to do for a bit. I had this idea for like months, so I'm happy I did it. I created Chica's Magic Rainbow and funny Mario Maker 2. I'm so tired. It's midnight. I'm going to bed.